There's a spirit in the sunset, and I'm the still of the lake. Every color it's given is made for us to take. Color can't be captured if it's the kind that goes. You can't come out disaster till it's uncovered by the odds. Time will keep moving faster. Changes will be made. You can only become the best.
What's your question?
When did the poem start?
The poems. I remember, I think the first poem I wrote, I don't remember when the first poem I wrote was, but then I wrote for the paper in high school. I came from just a 700-person town, so we had this referendum, school referendum, and I was very much for it. So it was very political, and the whole town was just cut in half. And I was strong for this referendum, and then there were many people that were against it, and that's where I learned the power of the word, because I got like all sorts of people interacting, I guess, or I don't know if I did, but the topic did, and so that was the first time I really wrote and realized, hey, there's something to this. And then so I went to school hoping to be a writer. I actually was going to go, well, I wanted to be like a movie writer, and I realized that probably was going to happen, but I kind of wanted to be like a Dave Barry type of like journalist type guy, you know, that would like have a weekly column and something like that. You know, wrote journalism pieces. It wasn't until I went to London though that I like started writing poems, because I started doing this ekphrasis thing, and I can't remember who the guy that started with ekphrasis, but I started writing about the paintings that I saw. So that first strip in there from 2004 is when I was in London, and I was writing about all the paintings that I was seeing. And then I realized how fast it was to write poems, and it was basically a time thing that I realized that like you can condense a long article into verse form, and it's more readable, and it's easier it takes me less time to write, and it takes a person less time to read. And so I started doing that, and I guess as time went on, it just started to develop to the point where I couldn't stop.
The tragedy of history is that it repeats itself.
The fundraiser is like a big party we have where all the friends get together, we raise money for a good organization. In most cases, the past few years it's been for Planned Parenthood. So I wrote this one after that when we all had a great time, and it's always a reminder of like the good in the world, so it's called Goodness is Abundant. Goodness is abundant. You just have to know where to look. It's not on the internet or the TV set or even in the good book. No, goodness is found in people, joining for a cause, exercising their right to fight for what's right despite the makers of laws. But it's not much of a fight if it's filled with delight. It's not a fight if it's fun, because good's not found in the battle if it's something to be won. Good's found in the face of friendship. It's kept in the closeness of kin. Good is doing what you know you should deep down from the depths within. Good is resounding laughter. It's sweet. It's a sweet, sincere, soft smile. It's getting to know somebody, not just browsing their profile. Good dances along with the music. It stomps along with the beat. It's the pride in working together. It's the motion of the feet. Good's a component of nature. It's an element of love. It's the best part of all the parts of what the world's made of. It's found the flickers of flirtation. It's in the passion of romance. It's what keeps us together. It's the coincidence of chance.
Your time is made of moments. which are full of happenings, which become the memories that make up our dreams. Permissions are the granted when there's no need for excuse. 'Cause the best way that our time is spent is when it has a use. Life flows after the winter. It trickles down the bank. There's no need to exceed attitude, but to give silent subtle thanks. And as you barrel into the future, give a nod to the past, 'cause it can blur into oblivion if you're going past too fast. Revel in the revelry, celebrate each day with a party.
Maybe you should just skip voting this year. She's voting for Trump.